guys, hello everyone, a very warm welcome to your today's chemistry session. And yes, this is the fourth session on acids, bases and salts. Very important. Now you would be very happy after the syllabus reduction, isn't it? So I have also uploaded a YT short talking about the reduced syllabus, so do not forget to watch it. Okay, chalo. So in this session we would be talking about the methods of preparation and the chemical properties. Let's get started without wasting any time. And yes, you can join Vedantu's 9th and 10th English channels Telegram group. Okay, link you will get in the description box. So just find it attached. You would be getting all the schedule updates and everything related to that. Okay, related to your classes and when we will have the live sessions and how will we be going ahead with the revised syllabus. So everything you can get there, right? Okay, so what are the learning objectives of the class? So by the end of the session you would be able to understand the methods of preparation of the bases and the chemical properties of the bases. So there are few methods for the preparation of bases. Actually there are plenty. Okay, so like 7 to 8 preparation methods, but they all are very simple. Okay, so try to understand that. The first preparation method is from the metals. Like metals react with oxygen and they give the bases. Did you even wonder about that? Yes, that's possible. For example, I have taken potassium metal. Okay, and that's going to react with oxygen and will be leading to the formation of potassium oxide. Now you will say, ma'am, where is the base? So let me tell you, this is a metal oxide and metal oxides are generally basic in nature only. Okay, so their aqueous solution also gives you a base. So remember this point, if you have a metal, you're going to react them with the oxygen, they will be leading to the formation of metal oxides having the basic behavior. But again, not every metal reacts in the same way. Just say if you talk about gold and you make it react with oxygen, then there is not going to be any reaction. So that depends on the reactivity of the metal that you are taking. Okay, so these are generally the more reactive metals. Like if you take potassium, in open, like in the presence of air, this can catch up fire. Okay, so potassium, sodium, they are highly reactive. So they are so reactive that the moment they react with oxygen, they immediately catches a fire. So because of the same reason, we always keep them in the kerosene oil so that they do not react with water or oxygen around. Okay, so that is the first strategy for making the bases. And the second method, the action of water on reactive metals. पहले क्या लिया था आपने? In the last reaction you took oxygen, reactive metals, oxygen, for giving you metal oxides which are generally basic in nature. Not all of them. Some of the metal oxides are also amphoteric in nature. Just say if you talk about aluminium oxide, zinc oxide, lead oxide, so they are amphoteric in nature. So it means that they can behave as acids as well as bases. They can react with acid, they can react with bases. Okay, to give salt and water. So the second one I was talking about is the action of water on the reactive metal. Just say reactive, again potassium you have taken, sodium you can take. Calcium is less reactive than potassium and sodium. You make them react with water, you would be getting a metal hydroxide. Metal hydroxides, so you know their aqueous solution produces OH ions, so they are clearly bases. Yes, along with that there is liberation of hydrogen gas. Now you have to be very much concerned about these reactions, because potassium and sodium, if you make them react with water, then they're gonna catch up fire immediately. The reaction is highly exothermic in nature. Okay, so itna energy release hota hai that the ignition temperature of hydrogen is reached and hydrogen catches up fire in the case of potassium and sodium. Okay, so be aware and you are getting the basis. So that is the second method. The third method for preparation is the reaction of the metals with the steam. There are some moderately reactive metals, they do not react with cold water. Just यहाँ पर तो what was happening, potassium will react with cold water, calcium will also react with cold water and they are giving you base. But if you take magnesium, then it won't be reacting with cold water. ठीक है, so आपको क्या करना है, some metals react with hot water or with the steam and they will be forming metal oxides. ठीक है, this is again basic in nature. कर सकते हो आप easily. ठीक है, then we have the next method, by the action of water on the soluble metal oxides. So some of the metal oxides are also water soluble. ठीक है. And if you are taking these metal oxides, you keep them in water, then you would be again getting the formation of bases. जैसे देखो, potassium oxide in water is giving me potassium hydroxide. Aqueous solution of a base is going to give you a basic solution, isn't it? Okay, then similarly calcium oxide in water giving me calcium hydroxide. ये that's a very easy method. And यहाँ पर देखो magnesium oxide with the hot. Okay, magnesium can also react with hot water to form the basic hydroxide. Okay, then we have the action of water on the reactive metals. I have told you, so just remember this point. The next is super easy, by double decomposition. ठीक है, I'm gonna show you here what exactly happens. ठीक है, देखो, if we have aqueous solution of salt and it is reacted with the base, then what is gonna happen? चलो, let's see. देखो, I have taken a metal salt, ferric chloride, and in ferric chloride I would be having ferric ions and chloride ions. कितने chloride होंगे? 3 chloride ions. You have sodium hydroxide, you would be having sodium ions and hydroxide ions. So rather you can say double displacement. That would be much better for you, isn't it? So what you have to do, simply exchange the ions of the reactant. So what I have taken aqueous solution of a salt with a base. देखो, this is base and this is my metal salt that I have taken. There would be a simple double displacement reaction. Exchange the ions among the reactants. These this Fe3 plus ions are gonna go with OH ions. Okay, you know that whenever a compound is formed, charges have to be neutralized. So 3 plus is the charge on iron. So यहाँ पर you have to take 3 negative charge, means 3 OH I would be taking. Okay, so you are getting FeOH thrice, that will precipitate out, and that is again a base. Okay, so you will see that in these reactions there would be a salt formation plus the metal hydroxide would be precipitated out. Okay, and yes, you are having these sodium ions with the chloride ions forming the salt. So I am giving you a homework question that you will answer in the comment section, जिसमें आपको बताना है the color of these precipitate. What is the color of FeOH whole thrice? Copper hydroxide, and you have aluminium hydroxide. ठीक है, in the same way we have done the reaction, metal salt with the base, exchange the ions, you will get the metal hydroxide as a precipitate. And precipitate क्या होते हैं? These are simply the insoluble solid that is formed during the course of reaction. ठीक है, जैसे FeOH3 is water insoluble. So जैसे ही पानी में देखोगे you will see it is precipitated out. ठीक है, चलो. The fifth method is the action of oxygen on the metal sulphides. So you have zinc sulphide reacted with oxygen. ठीक है, बहुत आसान होगा. There is simply liberation of sulfur dioxide gas here. Okay, and zinc oxide you would be getting. Here also you are having lead sulphide with the oxygen, SO2 gas, pungent smelling होगा, colorless gas. You can detect it easily, and lead oxide is formed, and metal oxides are again basic in nature, although ये amphoteric होते हैं. ठीक है, so one more homework question. I'm gonna give you इतने सारे homework questions today. Yes, just because of the happiness that you would be having for the syllabus reduction. Okay, so zinc oxide can react with hydrochloric acid as well as sodium hydroxide. So you have to write the products in the comment section. Okay, so they can behave as bases. Another thing, by decomposition of the salt. So when you are having the salt, जैसे कि I have copper carbonate, a metal salt I have taken, I would be heating it. So whenever you heat the metal salt, then there is always the formation of metal oxide. This is a tip I am giving you. ठीक है, लिख लो, metal salts on heating are gonna produce metal oxide along with the liberation of some gas or gases. ठीक है, यहाँ पर you are getting copper oxide, carbon dioxide is gonna liberate out. But again, not all the metal carbonates and nitrates can decompose. You have some exceptions. Potassium, अगर आप potassium sodium के carbonates लोगे या फिर you are taking their nitrates, then they are not gonna decompose. What is the reason? They are quite stable. Okay, carbonate or you can say nitrate, quite stable. ठीक है, यहाँ पर देखो nitrates you have taken, so when you are heating the metal nitrates, then there is again formation of metal oxide along with the liberation of some gases. Okay, ये तो बहुत easy सा tip है, you can remember metal nitrates on heating will always liberate NO2 gas. One gas NO2 पक्का होगी, and this you can detect easily because इसके brown fumes evolve होते हैं. Okay, so very easy, not difficult at all, just do the reactions, these are very simple. So this is the point that I was talking about. Sodium and potassium carbonates do not decompose on heating, very stable, thermally काफी stable होते हैं, and same with the nitrates. Okay, chalo, so now ma'am is going to tell you something very important. If you want to join us, do you want to join us? Yes, I can understand the happiness. ठीक है, देखो, you know that boards are only gonna happen once, isn't it? एक ही बार board exam होते हैं, so first of all we cannot risk it, not at all. Okay, so after the syllabus reduction, you need a proper strategy also how to study, because now you don't know what is more important, है ना. पहले तो पता होता था, okay, this chapter is important, that chapter is important, so I can go through it easily and everything, but now I need a proper strategy, and for that I need a proper revision plan also. I need a proper systematic study, ठीक है. So उसके लिए you need a guidance, isn't it? Because you know everyone can reach the destination. ये let's say you are standing here, ठीक है, and आपको यहाँ पर जाना है, so you know there are plenty of ways. Some students will reach here by traveling this distance, some students are gonna go this way, कुछ ऐसे जाने वाले हैं, कुछ ऐसे जाएंगे. So there are different approaches to problem, and the best approach always wins. Yeah, so you need to know that how to prepare well. You need crash course sessions, and you really need the proper strategy to score 100% marks in the exam, and especially syllabus reduction के बाद तो it becomes very easy to score 100%, isn't it? And you can do that. Still we have a plenty of syllabus to cover up. So Vedantu has come up with the idea of Vedantu's improvement promise, जिसमें क्या होगा, let's say you are not improving as in मतलब I will let you know, like let's say you enrolled with Vedantu for the 1 year and आपको feel हुआ that all my money is wasted because I have not improved at all, then your fees would be returned back to you. That is the major objective, ठीक है. So before going for the 1 year, I would advise you to take the 1 month trial subscription, because that is going on at the cheapest price ever in the month of July, because this is always, you know, July हमेशा peak season होता है. So it's that deciding point when students are like, now I have to study. Take a moment and think about it, talk to your parents. I'm giving you coupon code SKA Pro, so if in case you make your mind, you can apply the coupon code and get 10% discount. Okay, चलो, उसके अलावा what are the things that you would be getting in the subscription? Unlimited live classes would be there. So you always keep on complaining, ma'am, you do not take the live sessions. यहाँ पर ma'am is busy there on the Vedantu's regular sessions. Okay, so you can take the live classes. Fun, like high level quizzes are there, and they are interactive in nature, so even if you miss the class, you still have a chance that you can see that, ठीक है. Compete with the students throughout the world. ये तो brilliant है. Okay, so you can compete with the students throughout the world, because we keep on conducting the test regularly after every chapter completion. ठीक है, so उससे क्या होगा, आपका पूरा रैंक, परफॉर्मेंस, एनालिसिस, परसेंटेज, एवरीथिंग इज कैलकुलेटेड वेयर यू आर स्टैंडिंग, एंड द रिप्लेज आर इंटरैक्टिव इन नेचर. इसका मतलब क्या है? इट मीन्स दैट, वेट अ मिनट, या interactive replays is telling you that even if you miss the live session, then you can still go back and attempt the quizzes. You will get a rank, you will get the stars, you will know your performance. So it's not like menti. If you miss menti, then you cannot attend it back, है ना, लेकिन यहाँ पर हो सकता है, ठीक है. And handwritten notes are available, and also the hard copies भी मिलती हैं. We call them तत्व books. Okay, so entire study material you would be getting here, so you don't have to spend any extra money or any other books. You don't need to purchase that, because we are actually giving you proper guidance and everything, including the study material and stuff, right? Okay, and test series, how can we forget about the test series, crash courses, midterm revision जो free में आता है. Okay, in class doubt solving is there. 100% doubts during the live classes are solved. So यहाँ पर क्या होगा, YouTube पर you are not able to get your doubts resolved. The teacher is not always looking at the chat box, teacher is not always live, so वहाँ पर we make sure that all your doubts are addressed properly. Okay, and free unlimited micro courses. Now this is the heart of the subscription. So even if you take 1 month trial subscription, then you would be getting the unlimited micro courses and you can complete your syllabus within a month if you really have that capacity. Attend as many micro courses as you can and you will see majority syllabus within 1 month that will be closed. Okay, free crash course ma'am has told you, so you are getting more classes at a lesser price, because this all I am telling you for your main subjects. We have physics, we have chemistry, we have biology, we have maths, we have social studies, and we have English. Oh my god, what else do you need guys? अब क्या इतने पैसे में क्या ही चाहिए, है ना? देखो, नए बैच for 10th class is starting from 12th of July, 9th के लिए 19. So these are all CBSE, ICSE, Maharashtra boards. ठीक है, the dates are written. You can take the enrollment just for 1 month. And how can I forget about this? Pro exclusive micro courses. So this time we have started the pro exclusive micro courses, so you would be able to enroll in them only if you are a member of the regular subscription. ठीक है, अगर आपके पास pro है, सिर्फ 1 महीने के लिए है, then also you would be able to attend them. Okay, so this is the micro course that is I am taking right now for the pro exclusive students, how to master redox reactions and the periodic classification. A very important chapter, you know that. Okay, so this is the coupon code SKA Pro. कैसे करना है register? I will just show you something. So wait for some time. Yeah, देखो, first of all I'm going to show you this. The video which you are watching right now, you have to just open that. ठीक है, उसमें क्या करना है, like करना है सबसे पहले. Then you will scroll down and यहाँ पर in the description box show more, tap on that. Then you will find this Vedantu's improvement promise. You can know about it, and for the pro subscription get 10% discount. Tap in there. Okay, your class and grade would be selected, ICSE, and which year, obvious. Okay, 22. Chalo. So this is the plan I was talking about. This is right now going at the cheapest price. So I'm telling you again, prices will increase in future. Go with the 1 month trial subscription. If you don't want to put your 10th class board exam in risk, if you're like, no ma'am, I will score the best. Yeah, so these are all the features. Ma'am told you live interactive classes होने वाली है, मतलब test series would be there, assignments would be there, and you have doubt solving during the class. Abhishek sir is telling you. Okay, and then you are having Vani ma'am talking about the mobile application. Then you can go with the classic subscription, जिसमें क्या होता है, like from 8 AM to 11 PM you can get all your doubts resolved. Okay, on the application. So this comes in the classic subscription. ये भी you can try for 1 month. Otherwise, if you are a regular student, go with the light subscription. This is best, Pro Light. Then we have Pro Plus also, जिसमें you also get a personal mentor to cater your problems. I'm just gonna show you the Pro Light में कैसे जाना है. Try for 1 month. Okay, so यहाँ पर देखो, let's say I am showing you again. SKAPRO is the code that we will apply. So now you will get some off. Okay, and these are the different payment methods that you can adopt. Okay, so ma'am is also going to show you how the classes basically work. This would be your profile. ठीक है, वेदांतु का प्रोफाइल ऐसा होगा जिसमें all your upcoming sessions would be visible here. You can scroll down and you can know on 14th of July I have a session at 6:15 to 7:15, and okay, just like that. And let's say if you missed any class and you want to go and watch the replay, then tap on past. यहाँ पर these are all the old sessions. ठीक है, जिसमें आप जा सकते हो. So you can load more any session. You can, let's say I will replay this. ठीक है, so यहाँ पर देखो replay is available here. And if you scroll down, you can see 196 doubts were asked in the class and all of them have been resolved. ठीक है, so this is what ma'am was talking about. यहाँ पर everything is there, that when the quiz was started, कितने बजे ma'am ने page turn किया and everything. You can also get the session notes. ठीक है, tap in there, get notes पे tap करना है, and yes, we have to wait. Then you would be getting the PDF and everything. ठीक है, all this stuff, handwritten notes you would be getting, right? I guess everything is clear, and now we can continue the topic. So go in the description box, and if you have any confusion, you can let Shilpi ma'am know. Okay, I'm available on Instagram. I am Kitine is my ID, so you can drop me a message over there. Okay, chalo. The next छोटू सा point is about the properties of bases. What are the properties? See that taste. They have sharp and a bitter taste. I don't want to taste it. So have you ever tasted soap when you are taking a bath? Then sometimes the soap water goes accidentally in your mouth, है ना? So yuck, I want to spit it out. The next thing, they change the color of the indicators. Now indicators कौन होते हैं? Indicators are the substances that will give you a different color in the acids and a different color in the bases. ठीक है? So by observing that color, just some of them are color based, otherwise और भी बहुत तरीके के indicators होते हैं. We have olfactory indicators जिसमें smell change happens, different smell in acid or base. So common indicators are written here. Go through it like litmus. Bases turn the color of red litmus paper blue. Okay, methyl orange का color हो जाएगा yellow. So how you can remember it? My banana is yellow in color. Okay, so B for base, and in base methyl orange gives us a yellow color. ठीक है, then this is phenolphthalein in bases turns pink. ठीक है, कैसे याद रख सकते हो? PBP, please be patient, please be patient. Phenolphthalein in bases turns pink. Okay, easy peasy. And they are soapy substances and slippery to touch, because whenever bases react with some oil, whenever base comes in contact with some oil, then it forms a soap, and your skin has some oil on it. ठीक है, so जैसे you rub base against your skin, then that produces soapy feeling, right? So they are soapy to touch, and they are strong electrolytes. Let's say I have taken sodium hydroxide का aqueous solution. ठीक है, so I know it will break down to give me sodium ions and hydroxide ions. So these ions are free to move in the solution. They are charge carriers, so they would be conducting electricity. ठीक है, so you can use them as strong electrolytes. They break down on passing electricity to give me free ions which can further conduct electricity. Okay, ठीक है, some of the chemical properties of the bases also we will see. देखो, first type of chemical property that we are having is saying strong alkalis. I am talking about strong alkali like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. They absorb carbon dioxide to form carbonates. So if you want to take out carbon dioxide from any place, ठीक है, अगर किसी container से you want to take it out, you can simply use your strong alkalis like sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. They will absorb carbon dioxide and make a solid compound. So sodium carbonate, potassium carbonate, so they will be forming the metal carbonates along with the liberation of water. Okay, very easy. So remember the chemical properties. They neutralize acids to form salt and water. Yes, we know that bases can react with acids and they will be producing salt and water. Yes, that's your favorite neutralization reaction. I know you people love neutralization reactions. This is important. Okay, what this property is telling you, they precipitate out as insoluble metal hydroxides when added to solutions of salts of the heavy metals. Just say I'm going to take a salt of a heavy metal like copper sulfate. Okay, and I have taken my base. Solution of the salt of heavy metal reacted with the base, then what will happen? This metal hydroxide will be precipitated out. Again, this is a kind of double displacement reaction only. So what you have to do, exchange the ions among the reactants. Copper with OH, ammonium with sulfate, ammonium sulfate. ठीक है, easy. चलो ऐसे ही I am having zinc sulfate with sodium hydroxide. Exchange ion, so you are again getting a precipitate. So try to remember the color, like pale blue color होता है Cu2+. ठीक है, इसके salts का you will have bluish color का shade, and यहाँ पर zinc 2+ hydroxide will give you gelatinous white precipitate, jelly like precipitate. Okay, and Fe2+ यहाँ पर dirty green color. So you can remember that easily. Hulk वाला color होता है Okay, Fe2 plus ferrous ion का. Okay, the next is when they are formed with an ammonium salt. I have taken an ammonium salt, ammonium chloride, and the base. They will be liberating which gas? Ammonia gas. Pungent smelling odor hoga, so you can easily do it, and along with that you are getting salt and water. So sometimes gas can be asked like which gas will be evolved out, you have to tell that. Okay, I guess that was easy. And now ma'am is giving you a homework question and I want the answers in the comment section. The first homework question: what chemical reaction does bases have with your skin? Corrosive reaction. Yes, what kind of reaction is that? In the next session we will talk about the pH scale and the applications. That will be a very important session. So again reminding you of the VIP subscription. Agar nahi liya hai, you can just go with that safely. New batches are starting now. Okay, so you don't have to take any risk for your 10th standard. I'm telling again. So we have to achieve the maximum percentage. एक बार की बात है, just let it be, right? SKA Pro, I have told you, and the Pro exclusive micro courses you would be able to attend and join the Telegram groups, okay, to get the session update. If you have any queries, you can reach out to me on Instagram. Bam, will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.